am so thrilled for my next guest on Postcards from Pamela. She was born in America. She grew up in Thailand. And at 16 years old, you lost a bet to your mom that sent you across back to America?
That's right. Yes. What a way to start, Amber.
Well, here we are at the Asian Mint, and I'm so thrilled to talk with my good friend, Chef Nikky. Here, I had to spell it out. Pinyawatana.
I love it. That's exactly. The H is silent. Okay, accent on the what? Pinyawatana. I love it.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm thrilled to talk about your entrepreneurship. I mean, how you grew up here, went to Thailand, now you own restaurants, products, traveling to Thailand. Well, let's get started on your history.
Okay.
So, how you were born here, went to Thailand, and just share your story.
Love it. So to, I guess, tie that all in and how I got over and anywhere is...
I like that, tie that.
I tie it up. Thai. Just kidding. So yes, I'm a Thai Texan. So my dad is Thai and my mom is American, from Texas specifically. And they met here, had me, and then they moved to Thailand, Bangkok specifically. That's where I'm from. And just really Thai culture, Thai language, all of that is my first language. So English is my second language. I might throw in some weird puns. So who knows where that goes. And about the bet. So when I was about, I would say 13 or so, like going into like middle school, my mom said, hey, if you would just speak English to me for a year while you're at home, you know, we can practice, then I wouldn't have to like ship you overseas to really learn it properly. Teenager, that did not work out. But she was so smart. So what she did was she sent me over for summer school first, and I had the best time. We would go to Six Flags, we would go to the mall, watch movies, and I'm like, I am coming back to this.
Who did you come here with?
By myself.
Oh my gosh, at that young of an age?
Yeah, it was like a summer school program, and my aunt lives here. My grandmother used to live here, so she was like, let me send you somewhere that I have, you know, people who can keep an eye on you. And I was at the boarding department at Hockaday, and I had the best time. And I said, I would love to come back. So I went back, finished up, I believe, maybe 8th or 9th grade, and then came back over here as a 10th grader ESL student, English as a second language. So maybe I have an accent. I don't know. I don't know what accent I got.
Well, we met through mutual friends, so I'm grateful for that. And I am my favorite is chicken pad Thai, and I feel like yours is the best.
It is.
And I'm excited about your new restaurant and everything as a woman entrepreneur you're doing with. I've taken your cooking classes.
So fun. Yes, we are sitting in our newest location here, Asian Mint here in Addison, and it has been so fun. I love that we got to do the interview here.
I know. Well, starting this travel show, and I think it was when I heard you were going to Thailand as another business adventure. I mean, who does that? Has a restaurant, does all these products, mom, 2 children, you know, all of this going on, and go, oh, I think I'll book trips to Thailand. And you start with that 5 years ago?
Working.
Right. Working.
Trips to Thailand as a business.
Like,
it really came about because I go to Thailand once or twice a year. And every time I came back, I would come and sit at the bar, and all my regulars would come up and talk to me. How was Thailand? Oh my God, the next time you go, you have to take me. And I was like, let me figure that out. It would be really hard to take like a group of people and then also like navigate like family and my, you know, going to visit all my relatives. So I'm like, well, let me put something together. And if they're really going to go, then, you know, they have to book it. And literally, like within a week, I sent an email out. It booked up. It's a small group of 12 or less, very exclusive VIP treatment. And we go to 3 different regions around Thailand, North, Central, South. Because the goal of it is for you to really become an expert on Thai food and Thai culture. And these 3 major regions, in addition to the Northeast, which we'll get there eventually, they're so different. And we get to do cooking class experience. We will eat everything from street food to Michelin star restaurants, eat at all my favorite places, hang out with all my favorite chefy friends. Really also every year I go back and I'm also looking for like what's up and coming, who's going to be like the next best place to go hang out. And it is the best time. So we don't do like all the touristy stuff. You kind of go with me, native speaker who lives there, and my partner lives in Thailand. So we have the best time.
Oh my God, I have seen your videos and pictures. And when I think of Thailand, besides the food and the culture, I always think of the elephants.
Yes, yes. I have to show you. So
In your new cookbook.
my new cookbook. So this is now a coffee table book, not just a cookbook. And the majority of, like, the goal was to have a picture on every page. And our first page is with the elephants. This is what you mentioned. They are really magnificent spiritual animals. We have a lot of amazing sanctuaries now compared to maybe 10 years ago, and we treat them really well. They are, what are those called again, where they're like the animals of the country, the representatives of the country, like elephants are associated.
I picture
Like the bird of Texas, or like this is like, you know, the animal of Thailand. So yes.
So what's the meaning with Thailand, elephant? I guess that's one of the first things besides food. I think of elephant. Yes, sherry. Must be a special meaning for your country.
There is. So the elephants, the white elephant in particular, is really, you know, they kind of carried us through many different wars, civil wars, but they were always the animal that were associated with the monarchy. So whenever they travel, we travel on elephants before, I believe, even horses and things like that. So, and the elephant really has a big significant role to play in the Thai culture. Yeah.
I love that. You've been doing the trips for about 5 years now, and you've been back and forth and being raised there. What do you think people would find the most surprising of, like, when I went to Thailand, I didn't know, or what really surprises them about Thailand do you think that they would, tell you?
So yes, the one thing that I always ask them, like, some of these questions, or what was the most profound thing, or what did you love most about Thailand, is the people. It is the culture and the people that they found most significant to really take an effect on their journey and their soul. I'm all about feeding your soul. Their soul journey there, that is extremely profound. And to be surrounded by only just Thai people, you really get a sense and the connection of how everyone's like so happy. We're very smiley. We are called the land of smile. And that is for a reason, because we're very happy, joyful people in Thailand.
Well, if there's any example of you, right, and your beautiful smile and red lipstick and fun earrings. And then you, like you mentioned, feed your soul is your motto throughout your book, your restaurant. And how did that come about?
Wow, that's a deep, deep question. So I would say it came about, you kind of go on these entrepreneur journeys not knowing where it's going to lead you to. Like when I opened my restaurant, I didn't know I was going to be doing this for now 20 years, still loving it. And a profound time was maybe 10 years in. I was like, wow, I still love what I do. How do these other restaurateurs it just really made me think, you go to these mom and pop stores, they're still in the store in their 70s, opening, closing every day. I'm like, what motivates them? And it really is about the connection that we have with people. It's not just about the food, is the feeding your soul aspect. It's more than just the stomach. And we get to really see, even body language change when they take a bite of like our pad keema or basil noodle dish, that their whole body relaxes. We know that their soul is being nourished, and they walk out of here inspired and ready to go, like, take on the day after lunch or dinner. And that's kind of how it all came about. Now my tagline is all about tying things up. So it's going to be like really fun and exciting, but always, always about feeding the soul.
I know I'm drinking. What did you give me this?
We have ginger tea. Yes.
Which is good for calming. I know I take ginger gum if I go on a boat ride. I go on a boat ride for
seasick. It has a lot of antioxidants, anti-inflammation. So drinking it will actually also warm up your body, but not like to overwhelm it, but it helps like detox. So you'll feel really good after that.
I like that. I know you mentioned one of the things, that it was life-changing about going back to Thailand or going on your trips is life-changing. And I just wanted to, ask you about that, how that has impacted the people taking your trip.
Oh, I have so many fun stories. It could be while they're on the trip. It could be a profound moment that happens after they get back, or even like 6 months to a year after. I believe that when you are put in a different culture, so a lot of times they won't know the language. It's like all foreign, right? And you're dropped down into this country. You have us still guiding you and explaining how, other people can live their lives. And literally we are on the other side of the world, right? Like we're here in Texas on this side, 12 hours difference in Thailand. Imagine how different we could be living our lives, what's important, how they structure their priorities in life. It's very different from the American mindset, how family, culture, spiritual awakening, amazing how food, like what we were just talking about, ginger, it really is all about nourishing the body and soul. So we eat to take care of every facet of everything that we touch. So I have people come back. I had a couple who went to Thailand and they don't like Thai food.
They go on your trip
and they'll be like, I just want to go to Thailand with you. It's going to be so much fun. I'll just eat fried rice. And I'm like, totally fine. By the end of the trip, they were like trying all these different things. After they did the cooking class, they got to experience different herbs, and they'll be like, hey, it's a chance to try. Let me bite into a lemongrass and see what flavor it is. And then, after they came back, they started incorporating these into their daily life. He started eating a lot healthier. He lost weight, got off his diabetic medication because he was eating healthier. And imagine that lifestyle change, right? And also his priorities totally changed. He wasn't all about work. Now it was like work, play, balance, family, all these different things that sometimes it takes you to go to another place with a different culture to really understand and reflect back on how you're living your life.
So I always ask people the question, what is on your bucket list, both professionally and personally? Because you've done so much with owning several restaurants, products, cookbook, cooking classes, now travel.
Yes.
What's on those two lists?
So I think is to continue to really develop these even more, to get them into more hands. Like the book, we just launched it last October. We won the Best in the World Gourmand Cookbook Award for Best Women Cookbook of the Year, and then became bestseller on Amazon. So I know, like for me, like it's telling me like you need to spread more love around this. 1/3 of the book is my story, the entrepreneur story, the travel and everything. A lot of beautiful photos and amazing, easy recipes in here. So I'm really engaging with the book, maybe doing speaking engagements to really get to share my story, to share the love. And I do really want to go to Nepal. It's on my list to go see the Dalai Lama.
Oh, wow.
Right? You want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, that's been on my bucket list, and I do see it coming to fruition like within 2 years.
You're manifesting
all the time.
Picture of it and it'll happen.
Yes, I just dream about it all the time now.
So you have a couple upcoming trips to Thailand, one in the summer in July and November. Tell us how we can, get a hold of you so we can book the trip.
Awesome. The easiest way is go to chefnikky.com. On the experience link, I'll have all the dates, the brochure, the itinerary, and some videos. I have some videos on there, like testimonials from what other people have seen on the trip. And then that first trip, we took a videographer and photographer for the photos and literally went through every single day. So you can get a feel. We don't do the same things every time. We are in the same regions. We'll definitely have like different experiences every time. And yeah, I would say there, or go to my Instagram. I share a lot about the current trips and everything like that as well.
Thank you, Chef Nikky, for sharing your entrepreneur journey, that you still going and going and going, and your travel experiences. Thank you for having us at your beautiful Asian Mint restaurant here in Addison, Texas. Of course, my favorite Thai restaurant in Texas and probably the country. But thank you. I'll share all of your social and where to reach out to, and especially the travel trips. And thank you again so much for being here on the show.
Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ